if anything is wrong in your eyes, what would you change about this music industry?
Just pump the real. Get rich quick shit is the way that you have to go.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? You can get money selling T-shirts.
Welcome back to Live High Podcast. I am your host, Tammy Jones, and today I have with me Ralo the Pimp. What's going on? I like to start my show off all the time by asking my guests, where they from and who is Ralo the Pimp.
Right on. I'm from Dallas, you know what I mean, in Duncanville, Oak Cliff area. Okay. Graduated from Carter, you know what I mean. But I'm pretty seasoned. I feel like I've been all over the country, so I got a little bit everywhere in me.
A little bit everywhere in you?
Yeah.
But mainly down here in Dallas, right?
Yes, for sure.
What school did you go? What school? You say you graduated from Duncanville?
No, I went to Duncanville briefly.
Okay.
Then I ended up graduating from Carter.
Okay, graduated from Carter. Yeah. Okay. How was school there?
Man, it was cool. I loved it. To be because the environment, the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was I was like kind of like a class clown.
Was you?
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of used that to my advantage because a lot of teachers, they kind of gravitated to me.
Okay.
And so I got away with a lot of things that others couldn't.
Okay. I don't get that from you. No class clown. I don't get it. You when I look at your YouTube and Instagram and stuff, you're more settled and serious to me or something.
Well, yeah, I mean that I got a little older a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But around my people, I still cut up.
You still cut up?
Yeah, for sure.
So what age was you when you got into rapping and stuff?
In my early 20s, man, I got into it. I had a friend of mine that was heavily into it, and I used to tell him all the time I just wanted to be the guy that I just wanted to go on tour and hang out. You know what I mean? I said, man, just let me roll the blunts. Let me be useful. You know what I'm saying? I just want to roll with you. But I started dabbling with it and playing with it, and in the beginning, I had a friend of mine we ended up being in a group together, and he was just brutally honest. He would tell me, man, that sucks. You know what I'm saying?
What?
And, yeah, and but I'm glad he did it because, it didn't keep me from trying, and I ultimately, ended up getting a lot better. We ended up being in a group together.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so how was the group? How did y'all do on that?
It was cool. It was called Young Hustlers back in the day, and we made a little noise. We made it to radio.
Okay.
Did a little thing locally.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't pan out the way we wanted it to pan out. So we ended up splitting up, doing our thing.
Doing your thing individually?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So are you signed with somebody, you just freestyling on your own, or what you doing with that?
Right now I'm independent. I'm
okay.
affiliated with PGO Music. Me and my partner of mine, Silky Slim, he's out of California.
Okay.
And, we linked up a few years ago, and we got PGO Music. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what we pushing. That's what we on right now. But as far as being signed to a label or anything like that, no.
Oh, okay. So I heard you say something about you was a guy told you basically to just take it serious. Was that the best advice you were given in this industry? Because it's a hard industry to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays, because back in the day, you had your cliques and rappers from probably every neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got in every neighborhood, it's probably like 30, 40 rappers.
Ain't that crazy?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what the actual number is, but I know it's high. It's in the millions of how many people that's dropping music every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just kind of, I feel like I found my own lane to kind of ride in, and that's
right.
what, keep
that's
me
what you're
going.
supposed to do.
Yeah,
get your lane in it and stay in it and go.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you worked with anybody, like any rap artists or R&B artists too. Have you been
I work with a lot of local artists. You know what I'm saying? No Shame, Bud B. Shout out to him. That's my producer.
Okay.
And I as far as rappers, I link up with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If they willing to work, I'm willing to work with them.
Right. Okay. How would you describe the music that you typically create? Like, how would you describe that?
I call it cross country music.
Cross country music.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's shit that I feel like I'm trying to create a new genre of music called pimp hop.
Okay.
And, my music is like, if you getting on the road and you getting ready to drive, cross country, you maybe want to go to California, Atlanta, or somewhere, you can put my music in and listen to it the whole way. You're gonna be good.
That's kind of deep. How you come up with that?
Yeah,
like, what was you thinking about when you came up with that? Because that's pretty deep. I never heard of that.
I mean, because when I drive, I used to drive across country a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my license wasn't always good. So if I flew, I might not be able to get a rental car when I get there. So I would get my cars here and I had to drive.
Okay.
So, it's certain music that you're going to listen to on the road. You know what I'm saying? That's going to get you through there.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I just feel like I fall in that, my music falls in that category.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you through there.
So, Dallas, I always ask everybody that come on my show this, what was your support here initially when you first started versus now?
My support here was, honestly, it was the game, it was the streets, it was the people that I was hanging around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was, actually, involved in, a lot of things that go on out here, and the people that's in my lane, they was the first ones that support me. They the ones that still support me to this day, because I never had a record label or anything like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I would send my CDs to friends of mine that might be in Miami, they might be in California. I would send them CDs, and they would give my CDs out to, people that's in the game. And, once you in this game, we might be in one city today. 2 days later, we might be on the other side of the country. Like I say, we go cross country.
Right.
So that's kind of how my music traveled. That's how I started getting from here to there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so
that's what's up.
it definitely, my guys, my street guys that roll with me.
Yeah. So how do you feel the internet has impacted the music industry? The internet a fool.
Yeah, it's a fool, but I mean, but if you know how to work it, you know what I mean, you're going to get your money.
Right.
It's just you got to have your business, together, and you kind of got to, you can't just, when you dive in, you got to do a lot of research and figure out what's really going on and how people are really getting paid from some of this stuff. Because, when I started, I just put my music out. I didn't have the really good business sense behind it. I just knew to put it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I was getting a lot of love. I was getting a lot of attention, but the money was slow. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to get your, you got to get your business right. You got to get to know what copywriting is, barcoding your stuff, mastering your music, all that stuff, so you can make sure that what you putting out, you get back in it.
Right. So you did a lot of passing your own CDs out, and because I heard people say they do that too independently.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you had to. I gave away thousands of CDs.
Really?
Yeah, I used to put when smoke shops first started kind of popping up around the city.
That's why I seen, because was you on Ledbetter too? You put some, because it's a smoke shop down there. That's where I seen you at down there.
Yeah, for sure. I used to, that was my thing. I would roll up, I'd ask them, can I put my CDs in there?
Right.
You can give them away. I ain't ask for nothing. And I would do that, and I'd come back 2-3 days later, and, they'll tell me, man, people is really bumping this
That's
shit.
what I was going to ask you. So did it work? It kind of
worked a little bit.
Yeah.
It worked a little bit. CDs kind of played out, so.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got a album coming out. Is it called Book of Kings?
Book of Kings.
How did you come up with that name?
Actually, it's a collaboration album with my guy Silky Slim, who I told you about.
Okay, yeah.
PGO. And he actually came up with it and called me and asked me what I think, and I told him I thought it was dope.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, we two kings, and, we
okay.
I don't want to say that we preaching, but we just feel like, he's on the West Coast, I'm from the South, he definitely does his thing, has his following. I do my thing, I have my following. So when we come up, I feel like it's just, two kings coming together on one project. So
yeah, that's
there's
dope.
definitely a whole lot of game in it.
You say he on the East Coast?
No, he's on the West Coast.
Yeah,
okay.
From
Cali.
Oh, from Cali.
Yeah.
Okay, how y'all get that going?
I mean, like I said, my music.
You just going everywhere.
Yeah, my music would travel. I get a lot of people from. I didn't even know people way in Canada, New York, Seattle.
Right.
Chicago. Because some of these places I haven't been to in years, but my music is there. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to Canada.
I bet that made you feel like, God damn, I done reached way over there.
yeah, for sure. But that's the internet too.
Yeah, the internet, yeah.
Because, with just CDs, I don't know. But,
yeah.
With social media, the internet, things like that, I'm able to reach a lot of countries that I may not have been able to reach.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah. What would you change about this industry? Like, if anything is wrong in your eyes, what would you change about this music industry?
Man, just pump the real. You know what I'm saying? Just keep the real. Sometimes I feel like they have a narrative to push a certain type of music. You know what I mean? And I just feel like no matter what kind of music it is, if it's good music, then promote that. You know what I'm saying? Let's promote good music. We don't necessarily have to promote, one genre of music or, something like that. I feel like it's a lot of people that do different types of music that's dope as fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't get to the attention they deserve because it's a agenda that, they push.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So besides the Book of Kings, what else you working on? What else could we expect from you in the next?
Man, I'm actually working on a movie that I'm writing with a friend of mine. Yep, I did a video some years back called Highwayism, and we actually writing a short film that's kind of starting where that video ended.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And we have a couple of more scripts that we also write that we're in the process of writing. And so we just starting to lock down everything to try to get in production for the short film Highwayism this summer.
Okay.
And, take it from there. Film and television is definitely something that looking to get into. I had a small role in the film last summer that the movie should be out. I think it's be out on Tubi sometime this year.
Okay, on Tubi. Okay, you got to let us know what it is. Keep that with us so we can make sure we're watching out for it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I got me about 15 minutes of fame in there.
Really? Yeah. That's true. I wouldn't care if it was 5 minutes of fame. You got it, didn't you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I hear a lot of rappers saying that. I ask them all the time, what would you be doing? And it's always TV. Like, would that be the next level to, you know what I'm saying, rapping or whatever the case may be? Because I wouldn't want to go no other direction. I ain't going to even lie to you.
Right. I mean, I feel like if that's, if entertainment is in you, then that's kind of the
field you're going to stay in.
Right.
That's what's up. So, my youth, we talk to them all the time on this show. What advice can you give to them out here right now?
Man, just keep chasing your dreams. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It might happen, they don't always happen overnight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them you have to work for. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe in it, it's going to be a lot of obstacles that come in your way. It's going to be a lot of things that, like they say, what's the saying? The devil is busy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, and it seemed like he only make himself present when you really got yourself focused and trying to get something done. So, you have to kind of block that out and don't let nobody tell you can't get it done. If you feel like you can do it, then you keep mashing.
You keep on mashing for real.
Yeah.
They be out here scared. I'm like, what y'all scared for? Everybody got to be pushed.
Yeah, and don't think that, selling weed and all this other, get rich quick shit is the way that you have to go.
Talk to them.
You know what I'm saying? You can get money selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some jobs are paying way more than what you standing out on the corner hustling for. You can go to Target, man. I think they give you $16, $17 an hour and get you know what I'm saying? And get you a job. You know what I mean? You don't have to take these penitentiary chances, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sit in that thing and you think about it, all that shit ain't really worth it.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So. Man, that's crazy right there. So, rap wise, I know I didn't ask you, who would you like to work with as an artist?
Man, anybody that's hot, man. You know, I've always wanted to work. You know, my favorite artist is Project Pat, man.
Project Pat,
yeah,
wow.
that's my guy. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I would love to work with him, but you know, also, you know, I've said it before. You know, Anderson .Paak is somebody that I would love to work with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, D'Angelo would be dope to work with too.
D'Angelo. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be on a whole nother level.
Yeah, on some pimp shit. Oh my God.
See, on some pimp shit.
Yeah, that'll be so dope.
Yeah, that
You know what
would
I'm
be.
saying? So, but yeah, I mean, anybody that's hot, man. You know what I mean. I got a lot of guys out the city that I mess with, man. Mac Rooster, Mr. G. You know, a lot of guys that's from my area that, you know, I fuck with. I roll with them. So if you got some dope music, I'm with it.
Yeah. Is it any particular day next month your album coming out? Because it's May, right?
Yeah, it's definitely coming out in May. I just don't. We just try not to give out.
Okay.
A date.
Yeah.
Until we have it locked down, because I know how people is.
You tell them the 5th, they gonna be stalking the 5th.
Come on, man. They be all in my DM talking crazy to me. You said it was coming out today. I'm talking about 12:01. They want to know where is it at. You know what I'm saying? So, we holding off. I should have a date in the next week or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
then let me know then, because I announce it on somebody else that I'm talking to. Okay, I got a couple of rappers that I'm doing in a couple of weeks, so I'm a blast it out though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm tapping in. You locked in already.
Yes, sir. So how can my listeners find you on your social media and stuff?
On Instagram, it's Ralo the Pimp LLC. Facebook, Ralo the Pimp. Twitter, same Ralo the Pimp.
Okay.
Basically, you know, you can look for me. I'm on all music platforms. Whatever you listen to your music on, I'm there.
Okay.
Just type me in.
If you had the world's attention for just 1 minute, what would you tell them? What would you tell them? You got a lot of stuff going on now. I know you have something to tell the world.
Hey man, watch out, man. I'm coming.
Watch out.
Yeah, watch out. I'm coming. I got it's a lot of shades to Ralo the Pimp. You know what I mean? Okay. It's just one of them.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So be on the lookout. I got destined for greatness for sure.
Destined for greatness. That's what's up right there. Well, we want to thank you for coming on, and it was a pleasure and an honor to have you on there. And thank you. Don't make this your last time.
No, for sure not. Come on now. I know where we at now.
I know, right?
Don't be pulling up.
Well, thank you, Ralo, for coming on with me today. And thank all my listeners for tuning in, and we out.
Peace.